Today's skirmish is a special skirmish because today I have CNCHD here with me. Now, if you're not familiar with who CNCHD is, I suggest you pause this video right now, check out the description, and take a look at his channel. He has a wide variety of Command & Conquer General Zero Hour footage, including some of the best gameplay I've ever seen, especially his Air Force Challenge videos, to where he only uses jets against all of the bosses and everything. It's just fucking ridiculous. And it's a good thing he's such a skilled player, too, because, to be perfectly honest, I'm super fucking rusty with vanilla Demolition General. I'm not 100% on my rush either, which I'm going to try to attempt here. But it'll be okay. Even if my rush fails and I get my ass kicked, I'm pretty sure CNCHD can take all these opponents on by himself. Right now, we're just kicking the tires, making sure everything runs right, making sure connections are stable, and that, you know, our recorded videos aren't running at like 12 frames per second, which can be an issue since he's in Germany, I'm in America. And also, thank you, CNCHD, for working on my schedule, because I just got off of work, and while I'm still pretty tired from that, I'm probably not as tired as he is right now. So, yeah, big props to CNCHD for being such a sport with all this. Otherwise, it could have been a couple of weeks before we could have got this started. It's more fun to play now. But everything's looking good so far. I mean, there's a little bit of latency, but it's not crippling. Was it like 19 frames, 24 frames right now? It's not pulling 30, but all things considered, I can connect to people in America and not get a full frame rate and it's still choppy in general. So that's just how the engine runs. In fact, it's kind of a miracle you can get so many units on the screen at once and the game just doesn't desync every single time. Well, I mean, it does once in a while, but not every single time. Once in Blue Moon, you may be able to get like 50 jets to move at once in an online multiplayer match without it fucking desyncing, but oh god, I gotta stop talking about desync. It's kind of like a curse. The more you talk about it, the more likely it is to happen. But more onto the game, it looks like my tunnel rush may work out. I got a pretty good amount of leverage on him right now. I just need to get these quad cannons in there, and I should be able to do a pretty damn good amount of damage. Hopefully I can take him out. That'd be perfect. Especially considering I haven't really done much preparation for this match. A couple of skirmishes here and there just to, you know, make sure our connectivity works so we weren't just recording nothing or recording crashes 24/7, but yeah, I have no idea what kind of build order I should be going for right now. I'm just kind of throwing down shit and seeing if it works.
A warrior has fallen.
Really wish I didn't lose those quad cannons. It's kind of having a little bit of trouble targeting right there, and I think that's the one flaw that the quad cannons have, and that if you want to target a ground unit and there's helicopters nearby, good luck getting them to target the ground unit, because they're kind of like a disobedient dog. They're just like, no, targeting the air. Shut up, General. That's okay, though. The quad cannons dying was something that I kind of predicted would happen. That's why I have the demo bikes on queue. They should do the job just fine. At least I should be able to take out a command center or maybe a couple of more important structures, hopefully cripple them, but, well, we'll see about that. That dozer's gotta go. I'm not gonna deal with this stalemate shit for very long. And Comanches. I kind of hope this wouldn't happen. If they get a lot of Comanches up, my demo bikes aren't going to be effective at all. They're going to be really hard to get by those fucking things.
It doesn't get any faster. Cliffs, let's do it.
Shit. You know, I really shouldn't have targeted the command center. I should have gone for the airfield and the war factory. I don't know what went over me. I've been playing a lot of open RA, so I'm thinking command center, kill the command center, kill the Conyard, but against the artificial intelligence and even against a player, that's probably not the best strategy for a rush. Maybe the last building you want to blow up when I think about it. It's not like the command center is going to pop anything out that can actually hurt me. Ah, damn it, I think I fucked this rush up. I can take out those tanks these buildings, but the air units are going to be a little bit tricky because I don't have the second arms dealer up yet. My finances are a little bit weird, and I'm trying to keep it on the front line here, and a little bit of game experience would have helped me out a whole lot at this point. I'd know what to do, but right now I'm just drawing a blank, so I'm just going to try to keep attacking. And I gotta find a safer place for the demo bikes. I'd put them in the tunnel, but I just don't have great success using them from the tunnel. Every time I send them out of a tunnel, one tank shot comes in and knocks them all down to like a sliver of health, and then they're not completely useless, but close to it. You gotta be real careful with these things. Plus, the artificial intelligence does seem to go out of their way to target suicide units, which is smart, but it also means if you leave them in your base or something like that, then you're probably more likely to get hit with a biobomb or a general's power or something like that. It's kind of a catch-22, but I still prefer to leave them out.
I'm hungry.
Be on watch for the enemy.
If that is what you want. Oh, okay, I will work.
I'm lucky they're not sending the Comanches over. Although I suppose I could take them out the RPG troopers. Those tanks would be an issue too, but I got demo bikes, and they're not trapped in a tunnel right now. Let's take these punks out.
Be on watch for the enemy.
Yes, you change your mind often.
These paladins won't be an issue either. They can't really defend themselves against demo bikes. Easy general's points. Although I hate losing 550, right? Whatever. 500 or so credits every single time a demo bike dies. They're so fucking effective. It's one of those units that's easy to overlook, but when you use them a whole lot and they save your ass a whole lot, you just gotta love them.
I will work. I'm just a peasant. I will try to hurry.
Oh boy, is my base shitty right now. I don't have anything of value built. I didn't get my second arms dealer up, and I have all this excess money. I guess that's okay. I could roll it into a Scud Storm. Probably should anyways. They're all going to build super weapons, so I should probably have one as well. Yeah, that'll work out. Sometimes hoarding money isn't the bad thing. You don't always have to spend every little dime that you have, although when you're rushing somebody, it probably helps to do that, doesn't it? Well, live and learn.
I do not have patience for this. Yes. I do not have patience for this.
Reach a higher rank.
Oh, the frame rate's choking quite a bit. I imagine CNCHD has built quite a horde by now. He's a really fast builder from what I've seen, so I'll check on him in a minute. I have a couple of things to do right now. I don't even have my radar up. I'm just way behind right here. That's alright, though. Having a good time. Right now, I just want to make sure I get some kind of basic defense going before I try to tech up and spend all this money I've saved up, because if I try to tech up now and they send a bunch of shit in and I don't have enough money to build demo bikes like right at the moment, things could get really messy.
Full throttle. Let's take a jump. Haha, gun it. Be on watch. The higher order shall reign. Full throttle. It doesn't get any faster.
Well, that was hardly cost effective. At least I have cash bounty up to level 3, though.
Be on watch for the enemy.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
Cliffs, let's do it.
Damn, less than 10 minutes in and CNCHD already has his nuke up. He works fucking quick. I had to give him huge props for that. I'm probably way behind him right now. At least from the lag and the fact that he's got his nuke up, I'm sure he has a huge base and he's doing all sorts of awesome shit while I'm kind of sitting here piddling around trying to take out the allies over here. I mean, not allies, USA. This isn't Red Alert. What am I talking about here? There's several really basic things I want to do now, like tech up and expand my base over into his base, get some tunnels over there and kind of mingle things up and get my fucking radar going, but I know what'll happen. I'll spend all my budget and I'm going to need one fucking demo bike and I'm not going to have enough money to fucking do it. And I think the most important strategy I ever learned as playing as GLA is that you want to keep extra money in your pocket because it's the easiest faction to recover with. If you get your base blown up, you can get a worker out there to build a barracks and supply depot, and at that point you're good to go. To where the other factions, they can only build dozers out of command centers, so you have to have, I don't know, like what, 2,000, 2,500 bucks, and then you have to have a dozer, which is really slow and easy to kill, and you can build hundreds of workers, and that won't hit your pocketbook too much. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm coming at with this. I know I could build all this other shit right now, but if I do it right now, it could be the death note for me because I won't be able to really get what I need to get done when the enemies actually come down on my ass and start, hit my base with the ground needs like paladins or start using tomahawks to where I can't really catch up with them with the tanks too fast, but I can send in a demo bike and just pop it, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm calling it right now. This is going to be a pretty painful match for me. Well, I'm sure CNCHD's just kicking their ass all up and down this fucking map. It's cool though. I got a lot to learn, and with CNCHD here, I'm bound to learn how to play a lot more efficiently than I do. Though honestly, it doesn't bother me too much that I'm not the best at this game. It used to, you know, back when I was like in my 20s and I still had that video game wizard thing going on in my head where I felt like I had to be the best at every game, but somewhere down the line I got a lot more casual about how I played, and losing just stopped bothering me, which, I don't know, maybe I should get a little bit more pissed off when I lose. Maybe I'd get a little bit better at the game, right? Think he may actually need my help right now. Hard to tell who's attacking who there. Either way, it's nothing that a few RPG troopers can't handle, so I'll get him out of the tunnel, send him over to help him out. That should solve the problem.
Shh! I sense danger may be near.
What?
Beacon has been placed.
Now, where the hell those battle masters come from? Got like zero map awareness right now. I really ought to get that radar van up, but, well, when it's not necessary, it's not necessary. It's not like I'm going to fly across the map and save him in another area right now. I'm kind of lucky I have any kind of spare units to send out to help him.
You have reached a higher level of work. A warrior has fallen. General, our enemy is using their GPS scrambler.
Well, we didn't save the supply center, but the threat has been neutralized, so...
Over there!
You know what, I think I'll leave a couple units over here just to kind of babysit the area. Not 100% sure how those units got there, so... Oh, god damn it, I don't have enough anti-air to stop that bio bomb. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna be useless for the next few minutes. How are these workers even still alive? I guess they're just outside of the range. I need to get one of them over there to finish off that arms dealer, but I'm not sure they can actually reach it to finish the construction without dying. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yes,
Well, that's building now. What other kind of bullshit am I gonna have to deal with? Really wish I hadn't botched that rush. I'm used to playing more defensively. I think if I started out on a defensive kind of platform, I would have had my tech tree where it needed to be, and I would have been able to mount the more successful attack, because right now I'm not attacking shit. I'm just sitting here in a big old fucking blue fart cloud and not doing anything, which isn't great. I'm sure that CNCHD's distracting them enough, but yeah, if the Allies sent a whole bunch of air units in right now, I would be in really fucking bad shape. So thank goodness they're not players. Artificial intelligence isn't quite that coordinated. Otherwise, I would have been dead probably a good 5 or 6 minutes ago. I've had prouder moments, that's for damn sure. Really fucked up the placement of that palace, too. If I put it in the right area, it would have been defending against all those tanks, but it's just at the right angle to where it can't target those units just under the hill, which fucking sucks. That's my bad. Lots of newbie mistakes in this match, at least on my end.
what do you want to do?
Full throttle! Our homes are in peril.
Quad cannon. 4 on the floor. They are
Full throttle!
Yes, yes.
Our enemy is using their GPS scrambler. Cannot we live in peace? If that is what you want.
Full throttle! They won't catch us.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let you build a fucking Patriot Tower right there, fucker. You should have been dead a long time ago. I really fucked that rush up.
I'll puncture
The warrior has fallen.
Full throttle.
Our enemy is using their GPS scrambler.
Full
I'll
throttle.
puncture the next thing that moves.
Our work is complete. I will work. Do not hurt me.
I've got a pretty good defense going right now, though. At least I'm not dead, and I don't think they're going to be able to rush me down very easily. Not with a bunch of paladins or anything like that. Maybe if they bring in some Aurora bombers or some tomahawks, I'll have some issues, but I think I'm alright for now. And considering that my Scud Storm's going to be ready in a few minutes, I should probably just turtle up for the moment. Just make sure that I'm not going to get overran. Because right now I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot more damage done with the Scud Storm than with anything that I build. I'm not overly worried about long-range attacks from the USA right now. It's going to take more than a couple of tomahawks to get through to me. Plus, I can send the demo bikes after him, and just kind of at a stalemate right now with the USA team.
Full throttle.
Don't get on my bad side.
Should
I'll
probably
get there.
grab that scrap too. The upgrades are nice, but the money's even nicer.
Give me that.
Scorpion.
I'll
Ready to
get
sting.
there. I'll take it. Yes,
Full
yes.
throttle.
If I build a couple of more Scorpions, I think I should be able to mount a reasonable attack. It's not going to be enough to destroy their base, but it could make an opening for the demolition bikes, which might be able to take them out, but probably
Full
not.
throttle. Scorpion.
Either way, it's better than just sitting here.
General, a Scud Storm has been launched.
Don't get
Also,
on
I'm pretty damn sure that Scud Storm's aimed at my base, so anything I leave sitting in here is going to get blown up anyways. I don't know why I didn't build a secondary base in CNCHD's area. Staying in a little circular area like this isn't a really good
Ready
strategy.
to sting.
The
Cliffs.
warrior
Let's
has
do it.
fallen. Well done, General. You
Quad
have
cannon.
reached higher rank.
Start the machinery.
Well, fuck, this timing just sucks. Probably not going to be able to save these units, they may as well just fight.
Our base is in peril.
Can't think of anything I could have done on the timing there. That Scud Storm was going to hit my base anyways, and that attack was coming anyways, and I just wasn't prepared for that. Again, like I said, building in a circular area like that, you know, just about the right size for a Scud Storm strike, not a good strategy. Even if the map kind of pushes you towards doing that, it's just not a good idea.
GPS scrambler.
If I had built an extra arms dealer in CNCHD's base, or maybe even another base out in the middle, you know, it would have at least given me an option to build more after the GLA gassed my base, although,
General.
to be fair, I couldn't really have predicted that the GLA and the Allies would both target me with all their bullshit. But that's what I get for not putting some space between the AI and myself. They always go after the closest player.
And now use our Scud
Ah, damn it, I just realized I'm calling the USA the Allies again. I can't help it. I've played a whole lot of Red Alert 2 over the past week.
Our work is complete.
Yeah, I gotta admit, doing commentary for multiple strategy games is pretty fucking rough. You know, at least if you just play first-person shooter games or anything else like that, you might mix up the names of a couple of things, but for the most part, a gun's a gun, right? But in Command & Conquer, there's like 10 different names for basic infantry going across all the games, and yeah, I mean, if I start playing the Tiberium series, it's a little bit easier not to fuck that up. Nod and GDI.
Scud Storm.
Now that I think about it, I remember playing Red Alert all the way back in the day, and I used to call the Allies GDI once in a while just because I was so used to, you know, the old 1995 Command & Conquer.
Let's get out of here.
I can't imagine how I'd keep my shit together if I played, like, everything, right? So if I was doing Civilization, Age of Empires, Empire at War, Dawn of War, all these other fucking franchises, no fucking way I could remember all that shit. Not that I wouldn't have fun trying, it's just, damn, that's a lot of shit to remember. Sometimes I think about doing post-commentary, you know, just playing the game, focusing on that, then doing the commentary later, but
General,
that's just not as fun for
is
some
using
reason.
their particle cannon.
Something about just sitting in silence and fighting artificial intelligence gets me lazy, and I end up making videos that are like fucking an hour long, where I'm just sitting there watching the enemies run into the fucking garrison like ants into a fucking magnifying glass.
It doesn't get any
Ah,
faster.
not quite my thing. You know, it just doesn't have any lasting power. I get bored of it, to where I could do this all day long. Not to mention with CNCHD here, doing like, you know, co-op stuff and maybe some versus stuff down the road. But just for this right now, you know, we're doing co-op versus the bots. I'm here, I'm talking, it feels more active. If I did this all in post-commentary, it would be a little bit more boring, and in addition to that, it would take a hell of a lot more work, because then I have to fucking record the video, go in, do commentary over the entire fucking thing, which would take, you know, probably a whole day for a video, because if you're doing post-commentary, you have to, you know, put more effort into it, to where right now I'm just talking off the cuff. Nothing too serious. Not to mention, post-commentary on this video would be pretty maddening, because I made quite a few mistakes so far, so it would be just me going, oh god, why the fuck did I do that? Ah, fuck, I'm an idiot, which is kind of funny, but not quite what I'm looking to do here. I think my commentary works better when I'm just talking off the cuff and having fun, to where I can't quite do the informative stuff. Not like CNCHD. He can do the informative stuff while playing live and doing all this complex shit. Just blows my mind. I'm not even close to that level. But what I can do is tell you why the Nuke General is fucking hilarious. That's not a problem. Kinda went off on a tangent there, but my base is so massively fucked, I don't even know what to say. I mean, particle cannons, fucking biobombs, all this bullshit might be the end of this base. Not too sure on that one. They're just sending microwave tanks right now, it looks like, so I don't know what the AI is thinking. They could just send those Comanches over here and be done with me, but they're not doing that. So I have no idea what's going to happen at this point. Otherwise, if I felt like I was in control, I'd be like, ah, goddamn, they fucking blew up my base, ah, but nothing I could do about any of this shit. It was just going to happen no matter what. On the bright side, I don't think it'll matter in the end, because that Scud Storm and Nuke combo we did to China up there pretty much punched their ticket, so it's just GLA and USA, and USA hasn't been doing a really good job of taking me out, so we're still in here. My base might take another Scud Storm on the way, though, but it hasn't taken me out yet. They're going to have to throw a little bit more at me if they want to finish me off. Then again, I say that, but there could be a gigantic column of tanks headed for my base, and I wouldn't even see it because I don't have any radar or scouts or anything out there. I'm pretty much fucking blind.
Scorpion, ready to sting. We have AP rockets now.
What?
Good thing I'm not alone, though, because those overlords may just save my ass. I just need to get another palace up right where the old one was, and I guess cancel the other one I'm building, but I don't know, what else do I need to do here?
Don't push me.
Ready to sting. Oh, okay, I will work.
I suppose with things as they are, the best thing I could probably do is just to build more Scorpion tanks and quad cannons, just to have a little bit of a force out here. I doubt I'll be building any hordes this match, but USA doesn't really need too much to get their asses kicked. They don't have a huge defense right now. The only thing that's really bothering me are those Comanches, but they aren't going to be too much of a problem if I can get a quad cannon in there, and yeah. I'd say my main problem on this map, besides the fact I'm building like I'm playing Red Alert 2, is that I didn't have any recon going. I don't really know what's going on with enemy base, so I'm just kind of throwing shit at it, and it's not quite sticking.
I'm just a peasant.
Of course, being targeted by GLA and USA at the same time ain't helping me out, but I doubt CNCHD had it that much easier. He probably had it even harder for all I know. But yeah, they're keeping me suppressed pretty well here.
I sense danger maybe near. What?
I will obey. I will go. Scorpion.
Oh, come on. What do I keep clicking to make these workers stop doing their job over here? They just vanished and fuck. I don't even know what happened. Should have had these fuckers out here at the start, but I didn't put them out there, and now I'm having this shit, and my whole base is just chewed apart. Not exactly my best game right now. That being said, I'm pretty sure we have this one in the bag. My base is super fucked, but they're not taking me out, and I don't foresee them building up a big enough force to do it. There's not really that much left for them here. And for whatever reason, I almost called them the fucking Allies again. For whatever reason, the USA hasn't quite sent out much to attack. I mean, they've come after my base a little bit, but it hasn't been anything major. Worst thing they did was that particle cannon to the palace, but thanks to those overlords, I'm pretty well protected. Should be able to get all my other shit together pretty soon, too. Of course, by the time I do, I'll either be hit with another biobomb, super weapon, or the match will be over. One of the three. If I was a gambling man, I'd say it's probably gonna end with the gigantic Chinese horde from CNCHD, considering how well he builds in this game. Thinking about it, the GLA's been giving me the most shit so far. It's the bio-bombs and all that other shit that's really been kicking my ass. The USA hasn't really been doing all that much, so they're getting scud-stormed. Both to make it easier for CNCHD to take them out, and because fuck those guys for those bio-bombs. Assholes. Next time I fight GLA, I'm stacking up on that anti-air. How do they even get level 5? How do they blow up that much shit? I'm gonna have to look at the replay on that. But one thing's for sure, I really fucked up by building my base like it was fucking Red Alert 2. I don't know what came over me. I really wanted that rush to work out, and then when it didn't, I just kind of lost track of what I was doing. Just kind of got caught up in the whole recovery phase. Probably should have just spent all my money as GLA 2 instead of saving up. Having that extra money's good for when you get wiped out and need to build another base, but in this circumstance, it just didn't matter. And with my Scudstorm and Biobomb out, there's really not that much more for me to do.
Don't push me.
Pretty sure CNCHD's gonna finish off GLA now, and USA doesn't have that much left to stand on. Though they could take me out if they put everything they had into an attack and tried to wipe out my core base right here. They're not gonna do it. They're just gonna sit there. That's just how the AI behaves sometimes, especially when they're fighting multiple human opponents. Well, that, and I'm pretty sure the USA's also out of money right now. Kinda burnt through all their starting cash at the start of the game when I rushed them, so that went somewhere at least. If I did play pure defense, we'd probably have seen a whole lot more Paladins and other USA units on the field, not to mention a lot more aircraft. All in all, their base is pretty damn small. Not even a supply drop or anything there.
Our ally has launched a nuclear missile.
Hey, that's some good timing. I just now became completely defenseless, and that nuke is gonna ensure that they're not gonna be able to do anything to my base. Thanks, CNCHD. Appreciate it, man. And with that nuke, this match is basically done with. Not much more for me to do. I'm pretty crippled at the moment, but CNCHD has everything he needs to finish the job, so since I'm sitting here with nothing to do, I'll go ahead and start on the outro for my commentary. Why not? This is done with anyways. It's been a long time since I've done an online match. Actually, about 2 years. If you look at my videos, the first Command & Conquer video that I posted that actually got a lot of attention was a 2 versus 6 bot stomp. That, of course, was with my old friend Mortimer on a custom map that my friend Aphrodisiac made. Really fun stuff, but jeez, that felt like longer than 2 years ago now that I think about it. I didn't even have any commentary going, and I was just recording in for apps, having a good time, you know. Here's our bot stomp. Have fun, watch it, and then boom. Just fucking exploded. I think it's at like 250,000 views or 220,000 views, something like that right now. Just fucking crazy. To this day, I'm not even sure why that video blew up and went viral. Someone must have linked it somewhere. Maybe it's on some kind of Command & Conquer wiki page, and it's just there under the links and gets lots of views from that. No idea whatsoever. But if I had to guess, it's probably something to do with the fact that nobody uploaded any HD videos of Command & Conquer 0 Hour after the HD upgrade for YouTube, right? So when I uploaded that, it was probably one of the few actual, 720p HD 0 Hour videos. So if that's the case, I can kind of get why it got as many views as it did, because as you can see, you got like half the community right here playing the game. It's me, CNCHD, and a couple of other guys, and that's it, which, again, just blows my fucking mind. This game's popular, right? I mean, it was when I played it. There's lots of people on it. I mean, that one video wouldn't have generated 250,000 views if there weren't a fan base, but nobody's playing it for YouTube. I just don't get it. I mean, I can punch in almost any obscure game into YouTube and I can find some group of people that play it, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, if I punch in a game like Twisted Metal 2 or any other mid-90s game, you know, anything else that people aren't playing anymore, right? It's just old, nobody's playing it anymore. You'll see hundreds of videos for, you know, lots of different people. Maybe even people actively playing it right now, like 20 or 30 of them, not like 2 or 3 to where in 0 Hour, it's really just us here, which, I don't know, that's just really fucking confusing to me, because this is a fucking awesome game. You'd think lots of people would want to play it and make videos over it, but no, hardly anybody. I mean, this game has a really robust replay feature, so if your computer's not powerful enough to record it while you play, you can still share the replays, and there's all sorts of other manners to watch this game, but for whatever reason, people just don't record this game anymore. Not that I'm complaining too much, it's nice to be special, you know what I mean? I wouldn't get too many views on my channel if everybody played 0 Hour, so that's something, but it would be nice to see more people get in there and participate. I've seen a few people in the comments being interested in recording and making videos for this, so I don't know, maybe it'll catch on again. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe they'll make another Generals game if they see a bunch of people playing it, right? That'd be nice. If I zoom in really, really close, it looks like I have a giant army like CNCHD does. Except I don't. Really should have put down an arms dealer in his base. I could have built way more units.
Victorious.
And that's it. Nothing else to say, but thanks CNCHD for coming onto my channel and giving me a little bit of time on his channel too. I think this whole thing's gonna work out nice. We'll get a couple more games in the future, maybe get some of the other CNC commentators and players in on it, get a little group together. That would be really fun. All sorts of fun stuff we could do. Maybe even a podcast, talk about the game, talk about what we're doing in the game, talk about all sorts of stuff, get some fans on, get all you guys in on it. I think that'd be just fucking great. Not only would it be fun, but like I said earlier, if EA sees us playing this game and they see that we're still enjoying it, we're still doing shit with it, they'll make a sequel. But if they don't think anybody's interested in it, they're just going to let it fucking die like Road Rash did. But that's a different topic for a different video, so thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.